are doing day 2 of Scraps to Embellishments, 12 Days of Christmas. And today is Turtle Doves. Create 2 Christmas birds. So you could create whatever kind of Christmas birds you wanted. As I mentioned yesterday, this did go along with the Secret Santa swap over on my Facebook group. But the sign up for that is already over. But I thought I would share with you the things that I made for my partner. Yesterday we did Partridge in a Pear Tree, and it was Create an Embellished Christmas Tree. So I pulled out my Cricut. Y'all should be proud of me. And I made a cut file of birds, okay, and with a branch. And this is what it'll look like when we're all said and done. Let me show you. That's what it'll look like. So we have to back it, and I thought we would just kind of hang out and we would do it together. Together. Now you can see I have a scrap here. So let's see where we can fit this on here. And I like to hold it with my tweezers so I don't get it all over my fingers. And then when I get all my glue on it, you guys, I use my tweezers for everything, because I can see better because I'm old. And I'm blind. Like right now, I'm trying to clean out this glue bottle and I can't even get this needle in the hole. Yeah, okay. It's just ginger problems. It's all right. It's okay. Do you have ginger problems? Or do you have your own problems? All right, so you just need a little bit of glue, and I like to make sure I get all the pieces so that when I go to fussy cut a cut file, that it's glued down and nothing comes up and I don't accidentally cut where I don't want to. So sit here and glue this down, and then turn this so that I can see what I'm doing, and I might as well use every little bit of this I can, just like that. Okay, and then I give it a second to let the glue dry. Well, that one's drying. I'll do this one here, and then I'm just going to cut them out. Whoops. Oh, this was on the wrong side. Mayday! I don't want it on there. No glue. Bad Ginger. See, this is what happens when I talk. I can't talk and play at the same time. It's like walking and chew gum. It's just not an option for me. Some of us are challenged. I'm one of those people. I fully admit. Disclosure. Okay, so get this one glued down, and then we can start fussy cutting the other one. The glue dries that quick. Okay, so here's this one. Where would be the best place? We're just gonna put it there. I mean, it's a scrap. It's already being used and not in the trash, right? Okay, so there's that. And put my bling back on so that I can actually use my glue next time. Just like so. And now I need to cut them out. So I'll grab my scissors. These are my favorite fussy cutting scissors. We'll save that chunk. And what I usually do when I have a scrap this big is I will cut out the pieces that maybe I could use later, right? Because, hey, paper's not cheap. And then we're just gonna sit here and cut around the edge. Now, I've mentioned this several times when fussy cutting. Make sure that your hand is underneath your paper. Or, okay, you can do it however you want. There's no wrong way. But for me, if my paper is underneath, I can control my scissors and move the paper, not your scissors. Because you see how I'm turning the paper? My scissors are just there. You can control the paper and you'll get less of those little nicks that you don't want to see, okay? So just like that. All right, I'm gonna continue to fussy cut this out. Okay, so now we've almost got it all the way done, and we'll have both of our little birdies done. And I'm gonna show you a little trick that a little birdie taught me, okay? These things, will save these for my scraps. Yes, I can punch out little hearts and stuff. Okay, now that one we'll part ways. Okay, so if you look close when I fussy cut around this edge here, maybe if I put it against a white, there's still a tiny little bit of red. The way I combat that so people don't notice, because, you know, not all of us, self-included, okay, mainly me, are not good at fussy cutting. So take your ink, okay, and ink around the edge. It will hide all those little bits of red. It will highlight your embellishment. Can I really see it? No, not much, but it will make it so it doesn't look like I missed a piece. And if you come across a piece that maybe you could have cut a little bit better, like there's a little corner right here that I could cut just a little bit closer to that edge without cutting my cut file. And just snip it off and keep going, okay? That's how you can get all those little pieces without having to, if you're like me, it's hard to use scissors. The older I get, the more of a challenge it is. Frustrating. Isn't that frustrating? I don't know. There's something with my hands because I drop things easily, like, I don't know, old people problems. That's what I have. Well, I have a lot of problems, but we're just going to discuss the ones that have to do with my age today. Okay, so there's that. I don't want to put ink on stuff that doesn't need it. Just like so, and just like so. Then I need to take my branch, okay? And where's my finished one so I can look at that one here? Where'd it go? And I'm going to put my birdies on it, all right? So I'm just going to take my glue and one little birdie. Let's see, I think I intertwined him. So what I did was I put glue here, and then I just made it so his tail went underneath. Okay, so it looks like he's sitting on this branch. And then where he doesn't necessarily have any little feet, I'll put that's why I put the greenery right there. Okay, just kind of cover that up. Nobody will ever know. And then I come back on this side and go just like this. You know, making embellishments, it's really trickery of the eye sometimes, right? You just gotta take away the obvious. Like, it's obviously he does not have any feet, but let's see, where does this one go? It goes right there. But I'm just gonna hide that fact by embellishing it more with my greenery. Okay, now once I took my cut file, all right, now we're gonna let that dry. Try not to glue it to my piece of paper. I need to set this aside. Once I have my cut file, I was like, well, I'm not very good at the Cricut, okay? For you Cricut experts out there, maybe you can tell me how to do this better. But these tiny little things, no, I'm not even gonna try to cut that out because it will just shred the paper. At least so far, that's been my experience. So I searched through my dies. I got my Sizzix here. This is, for years, this was my tool. Like, this is what I used. I'm crumpling up this here. So, and I found some scrap pieces of paper here. And I'm just going to use this little die. It's actually, I think this is from a C set. And I'm going to make a couple little branch, like pine needles is what it reminded me of. So don't be afraid to look through and think outside of the box for your dies. I mean, and mix and match, right? Yes, I used a cut file. I made a cut file. Kill me. 2 points for Ginger. But I also am using my dies. So let me die cut the other one, get it popped out, and we'll come back and I'll put this the rest of the way together. We'll hang out some more. So I die cut those, and now we need to put them on our branch. So we're just gonna grab our tweezers. I don't know which tool is where anymore. And we're gonna, let's see here. Want it to go this way? I think so. It doesn't have to be exactly the same on everyone. So what I'm gonna do is just start. Always put your glue on the biggest piece. You'll find it's a lot easier, I promise. And then you won't accidentally set it down. Like if I were to accidentally set it here, that's okay. There's no glue there, right? So just like so. Now there's times, obviously, when I was cutting out, I couldn't do that. But if you can, definitely do. I do encourage you to do that. I think I'm going to go this way with this one. And maybe down and this way. Let's see what happens. I mean, I don't have to, but I think that'll look good. There we go. Lots of places to connect it there. Okay. And then I'm just going to take my glue, connect where I need to. Let's see, I need a little bit there, a little bit there, just like that. And yes, my nail lady was already made aware that I will probably have glue all over my nails and she'll have to file it off. I literally told her that. Okay, bless her heart, she is amazing, but she only speaks Spanish, so we have to use translator between her and I. It's quite funny, because y'all know I can't even speak English very well, so there's that little tidbit. Okay, so now I have this. I like this red a lot more than this red scrap. Isn't this pretty? That's really pretty. Then I did take, where's my gems? Where's my gems? Let me find them right here. I did take my black sparkly gems. These are 3mm. They're in my Amazon store if it's something that you want. And I took my pickup stick, my little glue stick, and I put a little sparkly eye because it's black on black. And then it just gives it a little shimmer when you look at it. Probably not so much on film, but in person, I do like the way it looks. Okay, just like that. Okay, so there we go. Put this back on, and then we need to put on some of these berries. That's what these are meant to be, kind of like holly berries. I mean, it's not literal, I know, but I do like the way it looks. So let's do them in clusters of 3. Maybe we'll do just 2 there, okay? And then these are from the Dollar Tree. Nothing fancy at all. Let's do, I'm thinking maybe 1. I've got them everywhere. 1 here, just randomly. 2 over here. And I put them right at this spot because we're hiding that they don't have feet. Like that's really why I chose to put them there. Okay, if I can get them apart. Come on now, work with me. You might want to put glue underneath them, you know, just to make sure that they stay. Might be a good idea. Like so. There we go. How many we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need 1 more. See, I always have to have odds. Like my eye automatically will see it. Just like that. Just glue them down. They are sticky from the Dollar Tree, but so much for clusters of 3. I kind of want to move this one. Can I get it up without tearing the paper? Here's my new friend. This is what I always used to use when I had nails before. It was my best friend from Creative Memories. There we go. Definitely stay. Oh, definitely need glue on that one. Okay, I will go back and put glue on that. Just like that. Look at there. We have two birds because it was a requirement that you made 2 birds because it's the 2nd day of Christmas. Now that isn't true about every day, but that's what we went with that day. I hope you have fun hanging out with me and on my crazy. Be blessed. Come back for day 3. Check out everyone else. There are several creators who are doing the 12 days of Christmas. See what they came up with 2 Christmas birds. I will talk to you later. Bye.